Special thanks to 26 Bar and Grill, 1223 East Washington Street on the east side of Newcastle for sponsorship of this program. This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle. Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
Did dot did it did dot did it did it did dot 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 did it baby come home to me did dot did it dot I saw my baby a telegram.
Good morning, Newcastle, and very pleasant morning and welcome. Yes, you turned into the morning show, August 4th, in the greatest castle in the world. What can I tell you? You know, we have a lot going on and quite a few surprises on the way. I hope you watched Cook at the Castle last night, because I don't want to say anything, but the comments were wow. And Paul Standish still missed his stuffed peppers. Not saying anything. Johnny Latina, he went golfing because he figures he has a better chance of winning there than trying to beat me in cooking contest, you know. Let's get to the mailbag, and here we go. Lori Roth, thanks for being part of the NCTV45 family. And now, how about this? Audrey Lowry was appointed executive director of the Pullman, that's the Pennsylvania Museum Commission for Railroads. And we're going to talk about that and all aboard Erie in days to come. And as we go through, Robert Petro, thanks for being part of the NCTV45 family. Nettie Bailey, Ashley Lynn Janock, and Ashley, I've been announcing it. You know, Friday is today. What? Tomorrow. Prepare today, because the farmers market and the craft show is at the Confluence, so you're going to be in good shape. And see if you watched Cook at the Castle. Last week we did the peppers, no mistake. Maybe in another segment I'll bring some produce in for you to look at. Teresa Ann May Thomas, thanks for being part of the NCTV45 family. Thank you, folks at Notre Dame. I was also saddened by yesterday's news that Ara Parseghian had passed away at the age of 94. And the era for us Notre Dame guys, just truly fantastic. Walt Swiner, thanks for being part of the NCTV45 family. And thanks for liking our page, Young Singles. Totally thank you for that. Dee Dee Pauline, thanks for joining the NCTV45 family. Chris, thank you for tuning in. That's Chris Boyles. And also Tony Marinelli. And Tony, you missed your appointment the other day. You're watching us now. Here we go. Jess Salzano. And I got somebody saying there's 111 of these. That's why it takes long, and that's only on one page. I have to cut some out because I'd be reading 3,000 emails. Ed Holloway, Marcy Smith, and as we zoom down, Lauren Nicole Dado, thanks for being part of the NCTV45 family. Now, that takes care of page 1. And John Bertolino, thank you. Go Scotties. Squad up. And Amy Naples Middleton, thanks for your kind comments. Pastor Rick Noble, thank you, and I will be touching base with you. Barb, thank you, and yes, it's a sunny day. Get to the Beanery Depot in Delhi for some sunshine. I know it's supposed to be raining, and if it's not raining where you're at, it could be, but if you get food from the Beanery, you'll feel better. Wanda Muriam, and that Janny, Ralph Alberico, Janny Yearage, and I thank everybody for watching. I mean, it's really an honor to have you tuning in to NCTV45. Are you going to the St. Vitus Festival? Don't let me hear it's raining, because you can get the food and take it home. And then you can watch NCTV45 anytime on your time. And this goes out to my man at Cedars, Mr. Eddie Pegley. I'm working with Eddie so that he will, for the first 5 football games are away, and he'll be able to have them right on his screen, so you can go to Pegley's, get some great food, and watch the game. Pressure's on, Eddie. I just wanted to tell you, nothing. Hey, and I'm going to give you a couple things. Just what's going on at the library. Booksellers open, Mother Goose time at 10, 10:45. We build. Free lunch, 10:45 to 12, and movie at 11. So there's a smattering of what's happening just this weekend, and that was just like 1, 2, 3. We got the song of the day, and then we have a special guest, Bruce Walden, who's this is going to be an truly, it's 100% factual, and when you see what exactly transpired, you're going to be amazed. That's why NCTV 45, we're number 1 anytime on your time. Let's get to these sponsors. We'll be right back. Today's programming furnished by a grant from Chalala and Carney Florist on Mill Street in Newcastle. This program furnished by the MAD Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing. See Michael Sad at themadunit.com. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. Hello and welcome back, and you bet your bippy, this is Bruce Walden. So if you didn't think it was, then you lost your bippy and you're in trouble. It's not good to lose your bippy. I learned that a long time ago. Now, here's what's, folks, Bruce was on the show before. And he's a member of, and he didn't put it on here.
No, I should.
Okay. So why don't you say what it is?
I'm the current president of PA, Western PA Landlords Association.
And he has hair just like Donald Trump.
Yes.
So now we were on and talked before, and you know, this fallacy that exists that needs to be straightened out as to, oh, there's nothing to do, and oh my God, it's such a bad place. Well, we busted you. We got, as we went out and we encountered a great young couple. Absolutely fantastic. He works as a district manager for Verizon. She, beautiful baby, and we're going to go right to the tape. First of all, I'm going to ask Bruce, tell us, how many properties do you have, Bruce?
I have 45.
Okay, and currently, at the time of this filming, we'll call it 1.5, because I think when you see the film, you'll see why I said 1.5. Really, it's going to only be 1, and we didn't have time to go there, and Bruce owes me a pizza.
Yes.
So, but we took the opportunity to go to this property, and what we want to center around now is something called community building. See, all too often we use these. Great for watching NCTV45, but see, you have to talk to somebody, and when you get to talk, you share a lot of ideas, notions, and things improve. And we're going to show you how the Landlords Association is working to improve these type of things right here in the greatest castle in the world, in some of probably what I might say the most beautiful houses in the world. Now, we went to this property, and you're going to be very surprised at what happened, totally unplanned, and where NCTV45's audience is totally coming from. Now, let's take a look at this tape. Boy, this is a nice place.
Hi, it is a nice place.
I'm amazed.
Go ahead.
I think
I never had anybody knock at the door while I'm here. Wonder who these people are.
Michael,
I'm Bruce.
nice to meet you.
And your name?
Chelsea,
Nice to meet you.
and this is Madison.
Where are you from?
Volant?
Volant, PA.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you saw the house on the internet.
Zillow.
Well, why don't you take a walk through and we'll follow you. Now, to be or not to be, that is the question. And here we are back. Now, I know that the skeptics out there, okay, because I've heard it all. Angelo planned this. Angelo had every idea that they were coming.
None. None.
It happened exactly the way you saw it. And that's NCTV45's effect on Newcastle, Lawrence County. Like, oh boy, wow, this is a pretty nice place. And, you know, some of the things we were talking about, he said he lived in a strip. Okay, for those of you who don't know, the strip district is watch Cooking at Castle.
Yeah.
But a sponsor of ours, Joseph's, right down the street, has a lot of those same items. Now, I'm not saying you don't go on a vacation or enjoy yourself doing these other things. But if you can get it in Newcastle, you should. And by all means, if you're living in the city, you shouldn't be bad-mouthing it. That house was unbelievable. You told us the year it was built was
1910.
1910. And when you look at the pictures, you look at the woodwork, just unbelievable. Great fireplaces, absolutely, positively stunning. Big bedrooms, a front stairwell, a back stairwell, place upstairs for a loft. I mean, it was totally something that was amazing. And, I thank Bruce for taking me along. And we're going to do this again with one of Bruce's other properties. So if you'd like to meet us there ahead of time, go ahead, and then you could be on TV just like them. Bruce, thank you so much for stopping by, and totally appreciate that. Now, we're going to go to sports, hear from some sponsors, and take the mulch off the Pirates. They were doing real good, and all of a sudden, played the last place team, started losing. So I'm going to start ignoring them again, and then they'll rise up the thing. But after sports, we'll come back after we hear from these sponsors. Program was provided through funding from Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. A special thanks to Cedars, featuring Middle Eastern, Italian, and American cuisine. And welcome to the Cedars Sports Corner, and let's get to MLB, which means more lousy baseball. If you're watching the Bucks when they're playing somebody as bad as the San Diego Padres. Yeah, not only does nobody go to a Padres game, the Bucks forgot to show up last week on the West Coast when they played the Padres. Let's hope that this weekend isn't a same result as the Pirates' 3-game set with San Diego. Now, this is a real treat. Up on the reservation, it's the Spanky Yankees taking on the Tribe, and Yanks trying to hold on to first place. Indians trying to hold on to first place. Mark Alisco ought to love that one. What else do we got? Well, the White Sox are playing the Red Sox. And, when you mix white and red in laundry, you come up with pink. Just wonder what's going to go on there. The New York Mets, they're playing the Dodgers. Both teams with the same colors. That ought to be great. And a lot of people don't know that the Mets chose the colors blue, which was Dodger blue, because the Dodgers left, and orange, which was Giant orange, because the Giants left. And if you're wondering about the late game, it's the Athletic and the Angels. If that puts you to sleep, then watch the Phillies and the Rockies. That might do a little bit better. Now, this was the Cedars Sports Corner, and we're going to be right back after this timeout.
May's Donuts is a Newcastle tradition. Customers continue to get excited about the high quality and superior taste of all their scrumptious sweet treats, and they come back time after time. Go ahead and treat yourself and your family and friends. You too will keep coming back to May's Donuts for more. May's Donuts is now located at 2406 Wilmington Road in Shannock Township. Open 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call 724-944-5968. That's 944-5968.
Welcome back. And yes, I got my coffee. And now, Bruce, here's a tough question. What do you think I like to have with my coffee? Right from Maze. Amazing Maze Donuts, a sponsor of NCTV45. So, and let me tell you what I do. I buy a dozen because they're not just for breakfast anymore. You can eat them for breakfast. You can eat them in between eating pizza on your way to supper. Matter of fact, I trained for the Donut Pizza Olympics on that very thing, donuts and pizza. Now, more stuff. Okay. And I was asked to read this. Saturday, September 23rd at the Parish Center, Mary Mother of Hope, downtown. And the Parish Center is across from the church, if you haven't figured that out. All men, women are welcome, and young adults from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Concludes with a Mass at 4. And Reverend Gilbert, and they had to give me a Polish name. There's a P, a U, a Z, an N, a K. Polnazowski. Father Gilbert was ordained in Pittsburgh in 1975. He served at St. Vitus and is assistant chaplain for Allegheny General Hospital, and he's going to be the keynote speaker. Divine Nature, and it's talking about the life of Jesus Christ. So, and that gives you a little tidbit on what's going on there. Now, see, I put these in order to be like on top of it. The Hoyt's offering workshops at challenges, and they will be exhibiting those things September 9th at the Arts Festival. Now, also, I already told you about Ashley Janock and the vendor show. But now I got a question. You like music?
Oh, I love music.
Well, then, you're in good shape because Dante the Swing Band is going to be out at Pearson Park. Now, it's great. You get under those shade trees. And if you haven't been paying attention to the weather, which will come up in this segment anyway, Saturday, 75 and sunny. Sunday, 75 and sunny. So don't let me hear that you couldn't get out because of the weather. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. Take your lawn chair, have a good time. Now, it's 12:30 and it's Friday. That could only mean one thing. The library stitchers. And where are they going to be? At the Newcastle Public Library at 12:30. And those ladies quilt. Maybe someday Ashley, or Kathy Lynn, sorry, everybody's middle names seems to be Lynn here. Kathy Lynn, maybe an NCTV45 quilt would be a nice thing. I might have to talk them into that. And if I'd have known this earlier, Miss Stewart and her counterpart, Miss Justice, would have been running their socks off because it's also the County Cup at the Newcastle Community Y. Yeah, I know. There just seems to be nothing to do here. It's terrible. Now, if you're in the mood to shop, we already talked about the Vendor Craft Show, and we talked about, not now, we talked about the Vendor Craft Show, and we talked about produce. Well, Jackson Avenue is having their street sale, and you know how many years they've been doing this?
No.
It's the 10th annual Jackson Avenue street sale, and that's up on the east side, and 20 to 30 families participate. The church on the street provides refreshments and kids activities, so you can shop and meet people. Building community, folks. Get it? It happens every time. And that's just a look at what's going on this lovely weekend for you. Now, if you want, and see people here like we were watching Minnesota TV, and they play the same thing over and over again. But like, if you want, maybe I'll play it over again, or maybe I'll do something on Saturday to float your boat. Now, speaking of music, we have a song of the day. And we're going to see if you can name this song of the day. Now, keep working on this. Now, yes, that's going out to the folks of my generation. Because you know what I used to do?
No.
Every Friday and Saturday, I loved to just go out, dancing, having a great time, and listening to great music like that. None of this stuff where you're swearing and doing all that stuff. That's some pretty good music. So, you people that were out with me back in the 1980s, see, I'm already telling you the time. Try and figure out what the song is, and while you're trying to figure out the song, we're going to go to weather and hear from these sponsors. We'll be right back.
Daimio and Olson Law Group, where every client matters. Serving Newcastle, Elwood City, and Youngstown. Daimio and Olson handles criminal law, bankruptcy, civil matters, workers' compensation, personal injury, medical malpractice, divorce, wills, real estate, and many more legal issues. Call any one of their offices in Newcastle, Elwood City, or Youngstown with these phone numbers. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Daimio and Olson Law Group, where every client matters. Not one, not two, not three, but 4 Brothers Urban Bistro. It's where you want to go for your next dining experience. Here are just a few of the many choices on the menu. Char-grilled filet mignon, char-grilled salmon filet, chicken over rice, Icelandic cod, chicken marsala, and ask about the saku tuna, veal, and the surf and turf. Follow them on Twitter and Facebook for daily specials. Hours are Monday through Thursday, 11 to 10, Friday, 11 to 11, and Saturday, 4 to 11. 4 Brothers, located 331 East Washington Street, downtown Newcastle. Call 724-656-4980.
Hello, and yes, welcome to 4 Brothers 45 weather. And after last night's showers and partly cloudy low of 66, how's your Friday looking? Showers and thunderstorms mainly after 5, partly sunny before that, high of 83. Humidity builds, 60% chance of rain, so be careful if you're going out to the concert or the festival. Friday night, showers mainly before midnight, low 59, chance of rain 90%. Then we float into Saturday. Slight chance of showers, mostly sunny, high of 72. Saturday night, mostly cloudy, low around 56. And Sunday, partly sunny, high of 78. Sunday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 61. And Karen, not going to be happy about this. As you get to Monday, yeah, cloudy, 77, and rain. Now, Monday night, mostly cloudy, a low around 61. Tuesday, out pops the sun, 78. Tuesday night, partly cloudy and 58. And Wednesday, mostly sunny and 80. So, Coach Frank Latina, don't think you're going to be golfing today. You're going to have to take that extra cup of coffee and watch NCTV45. Now, we're going to be right back with bunches more after we hear word from these sponsors.
And they can put your design on many items. They have decals for vehicles and signs for all your advertising needs. Great selection of sizes and styles of regular or glitter t-shirts. RNA can iron on a logo while you wait and can do any school logo. RNA Screen Printing, 1217 Moravia Street, Newcastle, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4. Call 724-652-2241.
Now, we're back. And, yesterday I was giving you these helpful hints. And we talked about hiding things. I thought that was like nuts. And then we talked about static cling. So, here's a little tidbit of information to help you make up the rescue. To fix tiny furniture scratches, use eyeliner in a matched color to fill in the hole. There you go. And then, after you use all your wife's eyeliner and painted everything, you're going to want to know how to be her best friend. Or she's going to cash in on the insurance policy I told you about yesterday. Here you go. Sit beside her on the couch. Not after you used all her eyeliner. Better yet, why don't you take her out to eat at one of our fine establishments? Crane Room, Four Brothers, Cedars. Maybe she wants to watch the Pirates. Maybe she likes who's ever playing the Pirates. I don't know. But do that, and I guarantee you she'll be feel a lot better about losing all her eyeliner. And, if the furniture looks erect, then you got some real work to do. Go down to Joseph L.A. and buy another table or something, because you're in trouble. Now, the song of the day. Do you have any guess who?
The Guess Who?
No, it's not the Guess Who.
Yes.
Yes, it's not the Guess Who. The Guess Who's coming the 11th of August. So it's not the Guess Who. And Yes is going to Greensburg. So this is, here you go, for a listen. And that was Somebody Like You by 38 Special. So, there. So we're always happy to have somebody like you watching NCTV45. And I want to thank my guest, Bruce. Thanks for stopping by. I totally enjoy it. And we're going to work on getting more guests on the show from time to time, because Bruce is going to spread the word.
I will.
And you know what? I want you to spread the word. Please tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And remind them. They say, oh, I don't watch TV. Well, we're available anytime on your time. And by all means, make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon.